My mirror. Oh my god. Wait. I've had this palette for 2 years. And I just realized that this was still on the freaking thing. Wait. Ready? ASMR. Yeah. Hey everybody, it's Corri. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well in the new year. I know I'm doing pretty well, you know, all things considered. And today we are doing another makeup video. It has been a while since we have done a makeup video on this channel. I don't think I've done one since the beginning of Vlogmas in December. We are here with more makeup related content for all you makeup lovers. And this video was actually requested by my friend Sarah, so shout out to Sarah. She does also have a YouTube channel. I will link the card above for her channel. She does a lot of unboxing videos and a lot of Disney themed videos, so if that is what you're into, please go check her out. She is amazing and her content is really great. And before we jump into today's video, we are also going to do our little shameless plug. So please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell icon so you get the notification every single time that I post a new video. I upload videos on Tuesdays and on Thursdays, and follow me on Instagram. So if you guys have been following my channel, following my videos, you will know that I love makeup. I do have a little bit of an obsession. It's kind of disgusting because I spend so much money on makeup, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about all of the eyeshadow palettes that I own. I did get a lot of eyeshadow palettes for Christmas, and I'm actually not allowed to get any more because apparently 19 eyeshadow palettes is way too many eyeshadow palettes. So I thought that maybe we could talk about all the different eyeshadow palettes I have today, go through them, show you some looks that I've done with these eyeshadow palettes. Yeah. Alright, so let's have my whole collection right here on the bed, and we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so the first palette that I do want to talk about is the Beauty Bakery Proof is in the Pudding eyeshadow palette. It has a really cute front with a little pudding cup. It's really cute. I got this in a FabFitFun Box, and I love it. So I'm gonna open the bad boy up for you. Sorry, all of my palettes are disgusting, but it is more of like a nude palette, a more natural tone palette, and I do love this palette for doing like more natural slash like nude looks. Usually what I'll put on my eyes is this color right here called Rice Pudding. I'll put Nana Pudding down here, and I'll put the bread pudding on my eyes. Sometimes I'll dabble in like the mango and the spiced caramel if I want some sparkle, or warm cocoa if I want to like really warm it up and make it like really brown. I really do love this palette. The Beauty Bakery is a really good brand if you guys are interested. Yeah, I've heard so many great things. I've heard so many great things about the Beauty Bakery palette, and I'm so excited to own a Beauty Bakery palette. You should too. They're really nice. Next, we are gonna go... God, this is so dirty and so worn down. Oh my god. So next we're going to talk about the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. This was actually the first palette that I ever owned in my life. Nick actually bought it for me before we started dating because I really wanted it. And it's a very nice palette. I'm going to see if I can just like pull one of these for us. I don't know if you guys can see that. I am hitting the pan in a couple of the shades. We are hitting the pan in the shade Ounce and Chaser, but it is a very like nice red palette. It's got some glitter and stuff, and I really like it. I've done a whole bunch of looks with this palette. I've done more brown looks. I've done more red looks. This was my go-to and my only eyeshadow palette for so freaking long, and I'm surprised honestly that I haven't hit the pan on more shades. There are a couple shades in here. I don't know if you can like really see it, but like this shade right here, it's called Lumbre. it's like all kind of messed up because like I dipped a wet brush in there and now it's kind of like nasty. A bunch of these shades are all a little bit messed up because I didn't really know how to use eyeshadow back then, but I love this palette so much. So next I want to talk about this eyeshadow palette. It is called New Nudes and it is by Beauty Treats. Honestly, I think that is the brand that Burlington Coat Factory makes. And I bought this eyeshadow palette on a whim because I forgot to bring an eyeshadow palette with me when I was going somewhere and I was doing my makeup. So I bought this palette at Burlington Coat Factory. Clearly, it's a little cheap. It's like one of the plasticky ones. But honestly, it's really nice for a nude look. If you couldn't tell, I'm really obsessed with nude looks. I don't know why. And it smells really good. But I usually use all these kind of shades up here. These I think are more like face shades. And these glitters, my dude. Oh, God. They're, I don't know if you can see that at all. But they are so nice. I actually really, really enjoy this palette, as weird as that sounds, because I know I got it from Burlington Coat Factory. Next, I want to talk about my Moods palette by Laura Sanchez. And as you can tell, this packaging, girl, this packaging is literally phenomenal. Like, look at that. I love that so, so, so much. It is so dang cute. But these are the shades that are in it. It's really kind of like a staple palette, except the blues and the purple really doesn't make sense to me, but a lot of the shades are more glittery. I only have done like a couple looks with this, honestly. I usually use these browns, kind of use these for a little bit of highlight, and I've used the pink and the yellow shades, and I think this like pinky shade over here, and I've definitely dipped my brush in a couple of these to see kind of how they feel. But they're really, really nice colors, and I've done, I think, like a pink lemonade look with this eyeshadow palette. I don't know if I have a picture of it, but it's really, really nice, and I really, really like it. Like, look at that purple. Ready, ready, ready. Ooh. We're gonna do all these. Look at those. I hope you can see those, because otherwise I look like an idiot. But they're super friggin' nice, and I love this palette. And like, you can't beat, honestly, like, you really just can't beat good packaging. You really cannot beat good packaging. Alright, let's see. So, I do have two, like, mini, if I can open them. Ugh. Okay. Get this little thing out of my way. I hate those things. So I do have like two little LA color palettes. I got these for Christmas. I haven't really had a chance to test these out. This is more of like a purpley kind of palette, and this is more of like a smoky eye kind of palette, if you guys can see those. I haven't really gotten a chance to try these out because I don't really do smoky eyes and I don't really do purple eyes, but I do want to try them out. I know I did get a request a little while ago, I'm sorry I haven't gotten to it yet, about a purple eye look, so maybe I will use this palette to do that video. And if you do still want to see that video, please let me know down in the comments. Alright, and of course, no eyeshadow palette video would be complete without talking about my James Charles palette. I love this palette, and it has definitely seen better days. It's covered in makeup that won't wipe off. It has a whole bunch of dents. It's like scratched from me dropping it. And it's kind of a mess in here. This shade, which I think, I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me, I believe it's called Tea. It got shattered, and now it is completely, pretty much empty. I've hit the pan on this shade right here, but other than that, every shade is pretty much still in good tact. I mean, I've used the orange a lot, this yellow, this brown, this gold. They've all got the little dips. Some of these colors I don't think I've touched at all, honestly. I don't know what's going on with this. I think other colors got like dipped into it, but I love this palette. I've done so many incredible looks with this palette. I have brown all over my fingers right now. But I've done so many great looks with this palette. I will see if I can pull up a couple of them on the screen for you to look at. It is definitely my A1 day one go-to, honestly, especially for colored looks. The colors are so pigmented, and say what you will about James Charles, but this shit smacks, alright? Smacks. So you might recognize this bad boy from my what I got for Christmas this year video. I did get a couple of these eyeshadow palettes for Christmas. This is the Urban Decay Light Beam eyeshadow palette. It is a 5-shade eyeshadow palette, and it's got some glitter shades. I think pretty much all of them except for this shade called Nude has glitter in it. Even the brown right here called Vibe has glitter in it. These colors are really, really nice. I did one eye look. I don't think I took a picture of it. I haven't really got a chance to really kind of play with this so much though, but I am really excited to be able to play with this. And it's nice and portable so I can take it places, which is always beautiful because that James Charles palette, not easy to take around. And of course, one of my favorite palettes that I own is the Sultry Sunset palette from Honeydrip Cosmetics. If you have not seen my video, I will link the card for you. Honeydrip Cosmetics is a small indie Instagram brand. She does eyeshadow palettes, she does lashes, which are incredible. She has body chains, she has earrings, she has makeup brushes, she has all sorts of crazy stuff, and her stuff is amazing. I've done so many looks with this palette, and these glitter shades are literally to die for. Like, hello, literally to die for. They are amazing. Please go check her stuff out. Her stuff is amazing. And if you do check her stuff out, I do have a code down in the description for you to use. Please. Alright, now I'm just gonna like wipe all the glitter, and Nick's probably gonna get mad because I'm gonna have glitter all over the place. He hates glitter. He hates glitter so freaking much, but it's fine. Everything is fine. I also have this palette right here. It is called Nomad Berlin Underground, and this is a palette that I got on my Ipsy box, and it is an Ipsy exclusive palette. This is kind of hard. I hate like doing this to my eyeshadow palettes, but it is more like a punk rock type color scheme, I guess. I haven't really dug too much in it. There's a couple shades that I've used, like SO36, Poor But Sexy right here. I think I've dug into, I can't pronounce pretty much any of the other ones. But they are really, really nice and definitely more punk rock. I just don't really have a great affinity for dark makeup, but when I do dark makeup, I do like to use this palette. This is also another palette that I got from my Ipsy, and it is actually a magnetic palette. Wow, I wish I could take this off. But it comes right now with 4 different little bad boys. They're like purpley and a little more smoky. I don't really use purple that much, honestly, so I have not dug into these. But it is really nice because you can fit more shades in here if I wanted to buy and customize my own palettes. I do not like to do that, not just yet, because I like to challenge myself with the colors that I use. So I do like to look at the whole color story of a palette, and I don't think I'm quite ready to choose my own colors. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but I am so excited. I am so excited that I finally own the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. This packaging is literally everything. It looks like the old Naked packaging, and I'm so excited. And these shades, girl, you don't even know. You don't even know. Like, sorry, I don't know how else to show you guys these without like pulling one of these. So it is like pretty and gold, and there are a couple darker colors. There's also more like mauve-y, kind of pinky brown colors on there as well, over on the right hand side over here. That's really interesting. Like, now that I'm holding it up, this bottom part is see-through, and I can see every single like palette outline. But I do love this palette. It's so good. It is so good. I think I did a look with it the other day. If I can find a picture, I will show you. But they are very golden, and and I'm not even a gold person, as weird as that is. I was just obsessed with the shade Golden when I was trying it out in the store. Like, and I know, like, I shouldn't buy eyeshadow palettes for one shade. Like, I hear you, but like, I'm living for this palette. So, talk more shit. Please, please, come for me. So next, I do have another LA Colors eyeshadow palette. It is a 16 color eyeshadow palette, and it's, again, more like nude kind of greens almost, which I do appreciate. I do not do a lot of green looks, and I'm trying to branch out what I've been doing. I haven't really tried this palette out yet because I haven't really, I don't know. I think I'm scared. I think I'm scared, but I do want to try this out. On the back it says, to use, sweep eyeshadow across eyelid area. Thank you. Thank you. I had no idea where to put it. No idea. And speaking of green, the next palette we are going to talk about is the Smoke Sessions palette by Melt Cosmetics. So when I saw this palette, I saw it on Facebook, and I truly thought it was one of those like fake Facebook things, right? And I had seen it for months, and I was like, wow, it's so, so beautiful. And one day I was at the mall, and I went to Sephora, and I saw this at Sephora, and I was like, yo, Sephora carries it. Like, it's real. It's not a scam, and I literally had to buy it. I had to. And I am so glad that I did. The packaging is literally unreal. I don't even know what material it is, but it's like so soft. Oh, like, and then when you open this bad boy up, dude, like, I'm trying to like get it without the mirror in it. Sorry, it's really dirty. Like those colors, like this Blue Dream is like amazing. Like those colors are incredible. I've definitely done looks with this. I will post a picture for you guys. I do tend to use this palette in conjunction with other palettes because all of the shades, except for these two darker ones, are shimmer shades, are foil shades. So I personally really don't like the look of full foil on my eyelid. I feel like it's too much going on. I, do like to add like a little pop of like color and foil onto my eyelids, but I definitely use this in conjunction with other palettes. Usually I use it with the James Charles palette because the greens and yellows are super vibrant in that, and then you add some of the darker tones and some of the golds and stuff. It looks really, really nice. Then we have our Tetris Ipsy palette. You guessed it, another palette I got in my Ipsy. I don't really use this one a ton. I honestly just keep it because of the glitter shades and the fact that it has some neutral browns in it. And these are really good like pop shades. I did use this shade T-Spin and this shade Top Out for most of my football looks this year. If it had blue glitter, this is what I used because these colors are actually like really, really nice shimmer shades. Nah, the purple's like alright. But like, they are, for foil shades, they are pretty decent, and I do really like it, so I hang on to this just for some special occasions. Then we have, I wouldn't really call this an eyeshadow palette, but it is an eyeshadow palette. I actually got it from my friend Annie, who gave me some makeup stuff, and it did come in like a little Ulta box, and that's why it's kind of like in the package, like the plastic packaging. But there are some really, really nice shades on here that I haven't really dug into yet. I'm really excited to though. Like I like this teal color, this little like silver color, this little like light lilac color, this pink color, the rose gold. I'm really, really excited to try it out. And it tells you on the top like what the color is. Shimmer, peach, matte clay, shimmer, shimmer. Tells you exactly, if you couldn't tell, which ones are shimmers and which ones are matte shades, which is sometimes helpful because sometimes it is really hard to tell the difference. And we are going to go a little old school. I saved these three palettes for last. Old school, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, like the OG Norvina palette. I know everybody's been buzzing about the volume 1, volume 2, whatever. I have the OG, and it is clearly very loved. So this is actually the second palette that I've ever owned in my life. Nick actually took me to Sephora for our anniversary and told me I could buy whatever I wanted and he would buy it for me. So these are the shades, and the foil shades, dude, ooh, they are all struggling pretty hard. I've used these foil shades in so many goddamn eyeshadow looks. And this is actually the palette, if you guys have seen the video, if not, I will link it above for you, that Nick used on me for my fiance does my makeup video. He creates a really, really good look with this. So if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. It is hilarious. high key. And this palette is so old. Like, the packaging is so worn and, like, nasty and, like, everything like that. I definitely have makeup on my face, but it's okay. And next we're going to talk about the other staple Anastasia palette, Modern Renaissance. And I definitely just got eyeshadow all over this one too because I can't have nice things, but it's fine. But I dug into this, I think, for my Christmas look maybe. Or, I don't know. I dug into this, though, a little bit. I do really like this color story. It is kind of more basic, though. So, I'm really interested in these, like, pinky reds, though. So, I definitely got to do a look with those. And last but not least, we have the Soft Glam Eyeshadow Palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, obviously. And I think this is actually the one, yeah. So this is the one that I dug into for my Christmas look. I will try and post a picture of that for you. I used some of these glitter shades over here. And the shade Rustic, Tempura. You know, I just really like to do nude looks, if you couldn't tell. Does this one still have the thing on it? No, right? Yes? No. No, it does not. Did I take the packaging? What if, like, this one still has the... Nope. Nope. Now I'm just nervous, honestly, that, like, every palette that I've ever owned, I've never taken the frickin' thing off of it. Like, what if that's, like, the thing for me? If that I never take the plastic off of, like, the mirrors. Nope, those ones are all good. I know that some of you guys are thinking that I'm crazy, that I have this many eyeshadow palettes, and, like, it is, but also mind your business. And I know a lot of people also think it's crazy that I have eyeshadow palettes from, like, 2.5 years ago. And my reasoning is, you know, I know people think it's crazy that, like, I know that people think it's crazy that I have eyeshadow palettes from so long ago as well, because I don't know if you guys know this, but on the back of every makeup product, it has a little symbol right here with a number in it, and just tells you how long, like, realistically you should own it before you throw it out. This one says 18 months. I think the Naked Heat palette is probably about the same. They're, like, about, oh, this one's 24 months, so it's 2 years. But, you know, they're all around the same amount of time. And basically, that, for eyeshadow palettes, like, eyeshadow palettes don't really go bad per se, but they do just not work as well as they used to. Like, the consistency of the powder gets weird and doesn't really perform as well as it should. Like, I know this palette, some of these shades down here, they're mattes. They don't really perform as well as they should. Doesn't mean they're bad. But like I said, to each their own. I'm never going to use an eyeshadow palette, like, all the way through, I think, before it's time to throw it out. So I just like to hang on to them, especially since they are expensive. And if I really don't feel like I'm going to be using an eyeshadow palette, I will give it away to somebody who will use the eyeshadow palette. Yeah. If I had to pick a top 3 eyeshadow palette, I would probably... Like, my most used palettes are the Beauty Bakery palette, the James Charles palette, and the Naked Heat palette for sure. And if I had to choose my top 3 favorites, I would probably say the Smoke Sessions palette. I'd probably say the Smoke Sessions palette, the Soft Glam palette, and probably the James Charles palette because it has so many colors. Yeah. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, this walkthrough of all of my palettes. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know down in the comments what other makeup related content you would like to see, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching my eyeshadow palette tour. Let me know down in the comments if you feel like this is way too many eyeshadow palettes to own. I don't really care because I'm still going to own them, but let me know how you feel down in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.